We embark on a journey, a pictorial journey, to prove that ancient Egyptians were Africans, black people. There we are, we have got Akhenaton, one of our greatest kings and a ruler. This is a list of the kings. We will come back to it later. There we have Isis and Seti. That's how we are. That's our kings. They are Africans. They are not Europeans. They are not Asians. They never came from outside Africa. No nonsense about out of Africa. This is the tomb of the vines on Thebes, and our ancestors were buried there. There we are. We find them again there in ancient Egypt, in the wall, written there, and they crafted themselves and put themselves in there. These are black people. They are not Europeans. They are not Asians. We will not allow anybody else to come and tell us anything about our ancient ancestors. They were Africans, they were black. There is the great Horemakuti, so-called Sphinx, and there are our pyramids we built not only in Africa, but all over the earth. Wherever you find a pyramid, it's a sign that Africans were there before and they built it, and we built it, our ancestors built it. We were the greatest, we were kings. That does not change. We were there. It doesn't mean when you see an old man who cannot walk today and you say he never won 100 meters. When you see him again, when he is old, you must know that he had a history. He was successful in ancient times. That's the same story. This is a Luxor temple at night. Look at how it looks like. This is the pillar that they took, they copied. You find it in Washington, you find it in Europe, you find it in Paris. This is they copied us. They came to Africa and stole and copied all this. This is one of our kings, Great Ramesses II. And there we are, our ancestors. There we are, in all our color hues. Yes, we are black, we are brown, we are yellow. This is what we are. We are red, we are ruddy. That's us and Africans. This is ancient Egypt. Our buildings, our architecture, how we built them. These are our temples. This is our Komombo in ancient Egypt, our temple. And there we have Temple of Sekhemia and Thebes. And all this is our structures we built. There are our kings, our rulers in ancient times. There are people visiting to see. They come to... They have no culture, those that come and take African culture and claim it as theirs. This is temple at Luxor. Our great ancestors built these things, built all these temples, left footmarks for us to walk on, or left everything. Let us not listen to those, especially our brothers in America. This is who are misleading us and telling us that Africans sold Israelites into slavery. And when we are all black, you have just fallen into a very sly trap of books and words that is telling you what is not yours. Why do you hate ancient Egypt? Who has told you that Egypt is pagan, is not yours? Why can't you study and learn it? Why can you be told that Egypt is not yours? And those that say Egypt is not yours, they claim it. There is the Horesu, or so-called Horus, similar to the great Zimbabwe. There is our temple in Karnak, obelisks of Hatshepsut. You can see them there. Straight, this is our civilization. Our ancestors built it, not Europe, not Asians. You can see them. There is our king. There again, big, great, fantastic people. This is the temple guardian. All that we are seeing, and this is one of our temples. Straightforward, we built it. Our kings there. This is proof that ancient Egypt, ancient civilization, stonework, infrastructure, iconographic drawings, writing, mathematics, astronomy, sacred sciences, sororities, all were done and crafted by our ancient ancestors. All the mosques that you see today, the churches, the synagogues, they are a copy of our ancient ancestral architectural work. Nothing original, all stolen in Africa, all stolen from black people. I am showing you the proof of kings, proof of buildings, proof that is in Africa, proof of Africans, flat nose, dolicephatic faces, dropping jaws, extended heads. There we are, big mouth, bull mouth. That's Ramesses II. He has passed on now. Straightforward, quite clear. There is the face of the rock at Abu Simbel in Africa. There we are, our ancestors. There is living text there, black and white pictures now. They are Africans. There's African hairstyle. That's our African invention there of striking light, to make fire, to create fire. There we are, dresses of limestone, workers creating the images that we see. They are smelting, manufacturing, making iron, steel making. There they are playing with the monkeys, only found in Africa. This is in Africa, and these are young boys having a play with their pets. This is us, our ancient ancestors. You can see that's clear. Let no man, let no woman, let no scholar tell you any other story. Teach our children, teach your children, teach your grandchildren, leave them a legacy that we built ancient civilization in Africa, which culminated in great cities like Zimbabwe, Ghana, Egypt. We also went out of African continent into India, Mohenjo-Daro. We went to Mesoamerica. We built the pyramids there, Teotihuacan, Mayan civilization. These are all Africa. I'm showing you images, proof, evidence, thorough proof, indefeatable proof that you cannot debate against. Anyone who debates and says these are not Africans, he is beyond a respite. He cannot be saved. These are all Africans. Babylonians were Africans. Original Babylonians were African. There is Kunama Tunu. That's a king there in ancient Egypt. There again we've got Pharaoh Montrop receiving the homage of his successor. There we are. There again is the Baal of Ava. These are Africans. There are two daughters of Akhenaton. There again we've got the town of Kwadush. This is ancient Africa. There again we've got the Kushite. Going there in Egypt. In Egypt, there we are. This is about 1901. So we got again all the original Chaldeans, original Medes, original Arabians, original Assyrians were all Africans. Of course, there were tribal wars, tribal fights as usual. In fact, that was normal. That is normal and is found. This is Africa. And there is Transjordan is Africa. And there we are, we got other symbols, meaning regeneration and energy and creativity. There is an African statue, the Sphinx in Tanis. There we again, there's an statue of Nofretiti. That's why they call her Nefertiti. That's her statue there. African, straightforward. How can that be a European we saw recently? Here we are showing pictures, black and white, of the sacrifice of God at Ishtar. Ishtar, these are Africans. There is no one else, no Asian. Persians were Africans, original Persians were Africans. There we are again, all Africans. There's the young boy there playing with these monkeys. We've shown them before. They are our scribe, our teachers. They're black and white, our teachers, our scribe. There again is another scribe there in meditation. There again we've got Akhenaton there worshipping. There again we've got funeral, people going to a funeral. There again is ancient Africa, ancient Egypt. There is again a kingly crown. These are our culture. This is our culture. There again we got the Zimbabwe bird, which we will debate, which we will show and prove. There's our king. There's the black and white Sphinx before all the damages there has occurred. Again, there again we've got, there are the workers, Syrian prisoners making bricks for the temple. And there is another one of our ancient sororities. These are our ancient ancestors. There we go. They've got our soldiers beating up our Syrian spies. It's straightforward. And there we are, the Urus in Urus are playing with the bull there, which is now occurring in Spain. Our Mapostoli in Zimbabwe. This is where you are. This is part of the people. Look at that. These are Mapostoli. And this is a Phoenician mastaba at Avad, ancient Africa. Yeah, as you can see, these are ancient Egyptians, our ancestors, and they are all Africans, and they are not from any other continent. You can find these people again in Africa, as they look like this, flat nose, black skin, big ears, bull nose, bull mouth. So let us not have any problems with people that come today and tell us stories. Subscribe to our channel, Hamiti Hebrew Ethics, as we show ancient Africans of Egypt or Kemet. They look like that. There we are showing you. The purpose of this video was just to capture images and put them on digital format. There we are. That's our ancestor there. If you tell me that this is a European, then you are beyond redemption. And let's reclaim our heritage, and let's be proud that we are the descendants of the greatest people to ever walk the earth. The Hebrews, the ancient Egyptians, Ethiopians, the Sudanese, the ancient great people who built the pyramids, came up with poetry, which is now in the Bible. And that's the female bust from a pair of statues of the New Kingdom of Dynasty. And we end up showing you granite things of King Amenemhat. And also the last one is our great one, our Sari. Thank you very much. Goodbye.